Hello everyone, my name is Anita from the Medicine Hat Public Library. Don't you think teddy bears are just so great? So see my little friends here today, so they're teddy bears. Teddy bears are huge, aren't they? I mean, we take them to bed, we cuddle with them. They're just a source of comfort, aren't they? So today I have a craft that I would like to show you and share with you, and it's a teddy bear craft. This is one that I did previously. I'm going to walk you through doing this one. And the unique thing about this craft is we're going to use a fork. Yes, we're going to use a fork to create this teddy bear. So what do you need? Well, you need brown paint, which is what I use for this teddy bear. But today, actually, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use like a hot pink, because we can be creative and do whatever we want with our teddy bears, right? These teddy bears are different colors, so why can't our creations? So I'm going to use a different kind of paint. So you're going to need a fork, and this one that I did just earlier, I used a regular fork from the kitchen. Sorry, I'll put it back. So I used one of these, the metal fork from the kitchen. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually use a plastic fork that you get when you go camping or just for picnics and those kinds of things. So experiment with different kinds of forks and see what kind of lines they'll give you, okay? So you'll need a fork. You'll need, I actually have little googly eyes on here because I had quite a few in my craft kit, but you can cut out a white piece of paper, a little round white circle, and you can put a little black one in there for the eyes. It's very simple. Use what you have, right? That's the most important thing. And then I had a little pom-pom, some little black pom-poms, so I used that for his nose. But we can draw it in later too with a black marker. And then I drew his little, what do they call them? Part of his nose and his mouth, cheeky area in there. And then I added a little ribbon. And I also cut out some little pink pieces to put inside of his ears for that little effect there, okay? Very simple craft to make, a lot of fun to do in a group. Now, you know, the fork did a really wild job, so your creation may not look like this after, but it's all okay because it's just that much fun to do. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to grab a white piece of paper, and I'm going to use the plastic fork like I said. I'm going to pour out some of my, this is called neon pink, paint out onto just a piece of paper so that I have a little bundle there to stick my fork into, okay? And really, it's just dab it in the fork and just start making random, you know, little, not circles, but you know, you're gonna try to make the shape of a face. And I'll tell you, I'm telling you right now, I don't think this fork's gonna cut it. Nope. Plastic fork might not be the way to go. I mean, it's doing all right, but the one from the kitchen made a much nicer, it filled more, is what I'm saying. So I might just abandon this fork in a few seconds. I just want to get some of the outline here done. So I'm just laying it in and I'm dragging it. I'm just dragging it. You want to see those fork lines? And you don't want it to be perfect. So I've now abandoned the plastic fork and I'm going to use, this is a different metal one. See what it does. A little bit louder. We want to fill the center so that, you know, you've got a lot of the paint. So I'm just really going to just, so you can see how it's getting pretty full. So we want the outsides to kind of be fork-like, or like a bear's hair, okay? But we want the inside to be kind of full. So I'm going to do that with this awesome fork that I got from the kitchen, and that's the second one, and I will put it back, honest. So I'm going to do that. And really, you know, it doesn't really take any skill to really just dab these and make it look like maybe your bear's going, ah! Okay, so there we go. I think the hard part is done. So that's what it kind of looks like. Does it look like a bear yet? Nope, not yet. So we're going to give this a little bit of time to dry. It's the only downside to this craft is you got to let it dry before you do anything else. So you know what? Put it down. Go cuddle with your bear for a little while. Maybe read it a story and then come back. So we'll see you in a few minutes to finish this craft. Hey everyone, I'm back. One thing I forgot to do when I left was I forgot to draw the ears on. You see how I drew the ears on this little guy in paint? Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so I have a little brush. Just gonna brush it on really, really gently, nothing really, just a little tiny ear right there. There, so I've kind of got my ears on the top there, okay? So you could put a fan on it to maybe make it dry faster if that's what you want to do. I'm going to move on and I'm going to actually start getting my little eyes, and I'm going to stick those on. Now for the insides, for my little brown bear, I used pink, but because this is a pink bear, I'm going to use white. So I'm just going to take some white paper right from over here, and I'm going to cut out, I'm just going to eyeball it, as long as they're little enough to fit in there. Nice little round piece, just like that. And yep, that'll fit just fine. So I'm just going to make another one. How do I do that? Just stick them together. There we go. And quickly cut that out. There we go. Okay, so I have my two little ear pieces, and I'm going to use some glue stick. And I'm going to put the ears in right away because those actually were drying just as we were talking. So I'm going to put those in. Here's one. Yay, cute little ear. And the other one. Right there. Nice. Now, I think I'm going to put my googly eyes on. Looks like those will be good. And where do I want them? Right about there. Whoops, right about there. Okay, got one googly eye on. And again, you can totally have these made out of paper, cut a couple of circles, put some black paper, or even just use paint marker on it if you want. Okay, show you my eyes. Here's my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to use the same blue ribbon as this little guy because I think the blue ribbon's going to really, really look cool on our little pink girl. Okay, I'm going to make it into a ribbon form. We'll put the pom-pom for his nose on here in a bit. I just want to get this one done. You can loop it however much you want. You can make this ribbon out of Christmas ribbon. You can draw a bow on after if you like, make it out of paper. So again, you know, use that imagination of yours because that is the most important part, isn't it? Okay, pom-pom time. Put that on. Where's my glue stick? There it is. Get that glue on. Okay, here we go. There's your nose. Nice. Looks really good. Okay, put that on there. Now, time for the marker. There's a little area there where it's not quite dry, so I'm hoping this will be okay. So I'm going to draw. Looks nice. Oh, I think that turned out really well. Okay, let me show it to you. There we go. So I have two little bears. See, nice little bear here, and nice little bear here. Oh, my ribbon. I didn't glue my ribbon on. Now we don't have two little bears. They don't look the same. Hang on. Once more. I had it laying there, but I didn't glue it on. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. There we go. Now it's on. There's a little girl there, a little guy there. So that's the teddy bear craft. Thank you for joining me. Again, if you create one of these, no matter what it looks like, we would love to see it. So share it with us on our Facebook page or on Instagram. And again, check out our story times because you never know when there could be a teddy bear show up. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks for joining me for this craft. Bye now.